Hello everyone and welcome back to another stream here on twitch.tv/Xisuma, where we are playing the modded Minecraft. Wow, I hit the button to go live and I feel like I don't even know what I'm doing. Busy morning. And now it's streaming time. Fortunate Narrato, Floyne, Becca, Dimonti, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for those bananas in chat. I've also got a job for all of you. And I will hold you accountable if you get it wrong. And I will not take any blame if I don't notice either. No, I'm messing. I need a tea reminder in like 8 minutes. Okay? I got me a big cup, a double brew, and I want to enjoy it. But I know what I'm like. I'm going to forget, aren't I? I am going to forget. So it's an early morning stream today. Tomorrow I'll probably do one in the evening. And I haven't even thought far ahead as Friday. Friday will have to be a morning one, I think. Yeah, so tomorrow in the evening, Friday in the morning. Sounds good. And both of those will probably be modded. But things could change. So anyway, we are doing this. The whole compacting. I've been thinking about it. It could get a little bit messy. I think we're going to need 2 crafters. One for either side, essentially. Although it's more like you're crafting 1, 2, 3... I think there's 5 recipes. How are we looking at it? We're using that to craft this. So we craft 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The problem with this is that it has 4 outputs, which made me think, you're probably going to get some like weird backup at some point and stop you crafting something. So we need to split this into 2, I think is the way to do it. So this should all be pretty simple though. We can probably do it. Why have I only got 2 item conduits? I thought I had a whole bunch. Oh, I remember now. The end of the last stream, that was it. That was all we had. We had 2. That was the only Ender IO thing that I touched, and it was just in my inventory. There we go. Xisuma, how can you lock paintings? Says AX Gaming. Don't think you can lock paintings. Don't think that's a thing. Oh, do you know what? I was going to do these from the drawers themselves, but of course we can just attach a conduit to the bottom here. So that would essentially... I could have done it with 2. That would essentially be everything that we need. Because it will smartly pull out the right things and whatnot. So in here we just need to set this thing up. Do you know what? I like the idea of you being able to see the crafter out front. But the shame with this one is that the crafter doesn't animate or do anything. If I place it like that, it faces towards me. Cool, yeah. So we're going to have it like this. I've also been thinking about how to collect all of the Supremium Essence stuff as well. I think we'll pump that one directly into this drawer. And we're going to do it using ender chests. So we might be able to get on that already. Yeah, if we make a bunch of those. And then attach some transfer nodes. We got X Grumpy Monk here for 6 months. Glad to catch your stream. Man, does time fly. Seems like just yesterday I subbed for my first month. It does fly. I think about it all the time. I think that's one of the reasons it flies. It's because I keep thinking about it flying, you know? It's a bit of a bad habit. Here we go. Right, now we need some wool. Which we've exhausted wool, haven't we? So we've got string. String is the thing we should have farmed a bit of. Not string, string. Yeah, there you go. We're starting to make some again. So now we should have enough. Oh yeah, they don't stack, do they? Let's get some of that, and let's get some dye in here as well. And what colour should we use for this? I think it's obvious we're going to use green, right? We got Liger Gaming gifting a sub to Dr. Derpelton. Dr. Derpelton, what an amazing name. I love it. Thank you for gifting that sub, Liger. That's a great name right there. Be sure to say thanks in chat. Hex, how you feeling today? Says Retrax. Feeling great. Did a morning workout. Had a bowl of porridge. Feeling good. Oh yeah, transfer nodes is the other thing. So what I'm picturing is, this one over here is going to need it first. Oh yeah, there you go, literally. What I'm picturing is... we have... we'll make it diamonds. Can't quite... nope. Now, can I then place this on that? I think I just placed one. There is one there, but it doesn't seem to be transferring. Now, what if I hold down Control and place it? Okay, there's one there. I think it's transferring it, just very slow. Probably too slow, really. So that's not going to be good enough. We're going to need some sort of conduit or whatnot here. Okay. So let's break that. We'll have to put it one block lower. Just have a conduit there. And this isn't going to be that much faster, but it's probably fast enough to keep up with this thing. Item translocators are cheap and fast, says Blackjack. Translocators? Yeah, I'm not sure if I've used that before. That might be worth investigating. Let's bookmark that. It does it for liquid as well, so it's always good to learn about other mods and stuff. So now we're going to have one here. Put the diamond on it. Whoops. Aha. And because they're both the same speed, it will effectively just, yeah, look like that for a while, where it's just constantly being moved into here. Alright, looking good, aren't we? Fisip says, hi, Xisuma. Hi, Fisip. Your name reminds me to sip my tea. It's been 8 minutes as well, so that's absolutely brilliant. Chilix says, what does the diamond on the ender chest do again? It's been a long time. It makes it personal. So it works only for me. Now that's more of a multiplayer feature, but I just throw the diamond on anyway, just because. Okay, so we're going to make 3 recipes in this one over here. I could barely remember how it's done. Yes, I actually need some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and do that. Swap it out for this. So all items in input are consumed. Keep 1 item in every inventory slot. So it's all and that. Result of crafting operation will go into output buffer, but remaining items like buckets will stay in input. So yeah, now we need some inventory space for these items. Like that would be one of them. The thing is, we've got to remember. So I guess I'm going to have to do this manually a little bit to begin with. This also needs power, by the way. Now I'm just going to chuck that down there. Right, so it made 15. Very good. Let's go ahead, out of range, try and get rid of some more stuff here. We got K-Dads here for 48 months. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate your support. That's a crazy long time. And can't thank you enough. We got Blaze Junkie 82 here for 64 months. Goodness me, even longer. 64 months. Woo. Keep up the good work, buddy. Proud to be a supporter. Thank you, my dude. 64. That's amazing. 5 years right there. Let's chuck a few more things up in here. And then try and remember why I zipped myself over here. I've completely forgotten. I'm sure I'll find out in 1 second. Oh, I think it was literally to clear out the inventory, wasn't it? So if I chuck all of that in there, now we've got plenty of this. I like how the crystal actually sort of stays in the same spot. So same thing again. Click apply. Aha. Now we do the next one. Change it to that type. And grab this stuff. And apply. Awesome, we're doing good. Becca has gifted a sub to Perix25. Thank you for gifting the sub, Becca. Appreciate you supporting our community that way as always. And Perix, be sure to say thanks in chat. So I'm going to take out everything we can get here. Every little bit of it. Okay, and now... Dang. Oh, here's the thing. It should output... Well, No, this is fine. This is completely fine. Now that I think about it, that's exactly how we want it to behave. Yeah, look at that. We're making all the stuff right now. And then it stopped. I think maybe it got hung up on one recipe. Because it can definitely do the first one again. But it's not doing the first one. Interesting. Look at that. That's peculiar behaviour. So if I put that... Ooh. Oh, okay. It just glitched out. If it glitched out, that's okay. That's quite okay. So now... we can only have 4 recipes in this one. That's important. Actually, what am I on about? No, I can do this all in one machine. If I make sure that these have void upgrades, then they'll never get backed up into this space. So we can indeed do it all in one machine. Okay, that's good. Alright, well, let's go with that then. And now we put in our next top level one. There it goes, it makes some of that. Click on the next one. Apply. There you go, all the way to the top essence. Now I'm going to make it like so, and I'm also going to move this thing now. I'm going to... so I kind of want it to be on display. I think I'm going to have it recessed a block. Like that. So we don't need that there. Are all crafting recipes set to XC? I believe they are, Tim. I believe they are. Let's drink more of this tea. This is 1 Assam and 1 every day. And it's very strong. Ooh. Glad to see that actually a lot of people watch more than one hermit on both platforms, says Perix. Well, I mean, technically everyone here watching today could literally only watch me on this platform. How would you know? Yeah, these are all configured correctly. The next thing to do would be to give them like slots each. But it might be tricky to do with only a little bit of each. These are also pretty much going to go all the way to the top level. And I'm not sure if there's a way to balance having... So yeah, if I add... This is interesting now to think about it. If I add void upgrades, they won't really count until the one at the top. So only the one at the top needs a void upgrade. But then we never actually have a supply of any of this stuff really. It always goes rump straight to the top. So when you're making seeds in this mod... like that one wants some of this. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. So they're not all going to use the top level. So then you'll be downcrafting it. So Actually, what I kind of want is a way to keep a supply of all of them, and I'm not sure how to do that. You can always downcraft the highest tier, says KSD. Yeah, I've just said you can downcraft it. What I'm saying is, how do I keep a supply of all of them, right? Craft the highest essence using RF Tools Crafter, and then craft down using AE. That sounds a bit like, you know, craft up, craft down, so it's a bit inefficient. You want a void upgrade on the bottom tier one, that once the top fills up, it slowly fills back. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get ya. So I could control the amount that's stored and then void at this level. That's a very clever way of doing it. That's a very clever way. I like the idea of, like, this one being full, and only when it's full transferring to the next one. That would require some redstone, and the last time we tried to use a redstone upgrade on this, it didn't really work out very well. If I remember correctly, we couldn't really get any kind of signal strength length or anything going with it, and those other upgrades it had didn't really seem like the solution either. Plus, these are also compacting drawers, so I'd say using a redstone comparator could be a way to do this if you had it in subtract mode. But then you wouldn't want full, or maybe you would want full signal. So if you space these compacting drawers out, you could have comparators with signal strength going into them. Is there something in this mod that lets you create a piece of redstone and decide what signal strength it is? Like, imagine a power source like a piece of redstone that's powered, but you chose what signal strength is it. Does that exist in this pack? Use the conduit priority. Have the drawer as top priority and the crafter as lower priority. I'm not sure that that will achieve what I'm thinking of. Conduit priority. Yeah, priority. I see what you mean. So it goes here first. When that's full, ooh, then it would go here. So we would fill up this, then it would go there. But then after that step, the exporting priority of this. Let me think it through. I think you might be onto something here. So this priority, no, sorry. The priority of that is lower than this. Now, when we take items out of here, which we have to do, when we get Supremium Essence, it will be taken out. Its insert priority is higher on this drawer than that. But we're assuming that when this is full, it will then default to the next priority. If it does that, we can do it with Ender IO conduits, and that would be a really cool way to do it. I think we should try it. How much of this stuff is going in? Because we could just make some downgrades to test it. I think we'll use downgrades to test it. This is the stuff I love in these games. Is just like, dang skeleton. It's just having these little puzzles that need figuring out. So what we're talking about doing. We'll first of all require a storage downgrade here. Okay, so it doesn't let me put it in. Oh, is that not the correct way to take it out? So take out that. Now we should be able to fit a storage downgrade on it. So this is only going to store one stack. And can that stuff be broken out like that? It can. So that is now officially maxed out. I'm going to chuck some of this in here. You can see it's starting to build up. So we put the priority on this simply higher. And then extract there. This will have to extract as well on the green channel. So it might, in theory, be creating a loop with itself. But I think Ender IO is like a very smart mod, so it might not do that. This also means we're not going to use this connection. It might be possible to simplify it even further with that. But for now, I think we just want them all on the same network. Like this. Okay, so we extract. The priority is always going to be higher on these insert channels, is the idea. I should probably turn that off. because I need to put the thing in it first. Yep. And I need to make sure we've got those storage downgrades in place. Okay. Hey, we got a sub bomb here. We've also got Finnies subscribing with the Prime, and Black Steel is gifting those subs. Thank you so much for supporting our community, my dude. We got gifted subs to Loyal Noah, Jhuck Temp, WBG Crypto, Kaikling64, Short Insomniac, Tasha Marie, Timmy YC, PPO, Saf13, and Cosmic Dragon Eternus. Thank you again, Black Steel. Really do appreciate that. We love the gifted subs. And if you heard your name being read out loud, be sure to say thanks. Don't extract from the drawer. They hold the amount and overflow goes to the crafter. Haha. Don't extract from the drawer. They hold the... Wait. The drawer? The drawer controller or the drawer? The compacting drawer? Let's try it from the controller, because I got a feeling it would work the same way, right? It just needs more setting up. That being said, we would need to put all the things in place first, including those upgrades. So, Supremium Essence now. Oh yeah, we turned this thing off. Okay. Did I do those the wrong way around? No, sorry, that's the first one. That's what's got me kerfuffled. That one. Then this one. Huh. Dang, this inventory just too messy. Oh! Completed a quest. Wonderful. Right, blue goes to red, and then Insanium is last. Blue, red, Insanium. Right, so the priority of insert here should be higher. That is the idea, and then it can't extract until it's full. Still feel like I don't fully understand that when I say it out loud. You extract from the ender chest and the crafter. You input into the drawers and the crafter. With the drawer having higher priority, this means the drawer holds the assigned amount and no more. Any extra then goes to the crafter. Yeah, you got it right. I'm just thinking, what's the bit you missed? You input into the drawers and the crafter. The drawer will also extract. That's the issue. The drawer also has to extract, right? We'll try it your way, because it sort of makes sense, but I've got a feeling something's going to go wrong. So, it'll extract from there, and it will input into here first. It works for that one, basically. I'm not sure it works for the rest. So, we'll insert one, and let's turn off extract for the moment. This one will both insert on green and extract as well. Now it just needs to be turned on. Right. So at the moment it's got 7 Prudentium Essence. Let's chuck all of that in there and it will make more of it. Now notice how that's not coming back in as of yet. Did I do the downgrade? Let's quickly put a downgrade in there. Okay, and then do all of these while I remember. What's up with those googly eyes, man? They're just resting. They're just resting on top of there. So we got 56 over here. That's sort of the top. So we need a fair bit more to come through before we can actually test this now. Even with a downgraded stack. Yeah, it does seem to hold itself around a certain amount. Or is it still filling up? It's kind of hard to tell. Do you know what I didn't do? I didn't hook up both of these. Look at that. We got all of this over here. There you go. Now we've officially got one full stack. So yeah, this isn't going to work because it only works for the first step. So all of that is heading into here now and being crafted into that. When this one fills up, it's not going to go into there. Blackjack, make sure the conduit on the crafter has self-feed enabled. The conduit on the crafter. Yeah, not sure why. So when it can't insert into that one, it will then insert into self. Is that why? Ah, because this is going to fill up because it has higher priority, and then it will self-feed once that's full up. Oh, I think I get it now. TBA illustration says no wrong. Oh, okay. So the priority thing works for the ender chest, but then the self-feed thing works when this is full up. Now what I'm worried about there is that we also have extract enabled here. Oh, it's actually nether active. Interesting. Interesting. So if I enabled it, it would pull out of this drawer. And currently we haven't configured any of this properly, but we might not need to. We might be able to just leave it like so, because it's operating on the amount coming in. That's interesting. Okay, so when this one fills up, which it will do because this extracts, then it self-feeds. Ah, right, so we don't need this extract at all. Alright, who understands how that works? Because that was a learning process for me right there. Like, there are many different ways of doing things, right? You could get redstone signals and control your circuit this way or that. That was probably one of the most efficient ways, and because of this feature here, I do, but it's head scratching. I'll run through it again then, Tim. So essentially, nothing is coming out of any of these drawers, okay? Only are things going in. And the trick is that this ender chest will be able to put into the system the base level of everything we're doing that's crafting before it puts into here, so that we assure we always have a full stack of this. Because if we didn't do that, it would go into there and it would get crafted to the next level. Now we have this stuff slowly building up, and when it's finished building up, it can't put any more into the system because this doesn't, well, it does insert, but it won't be able to go anywhere. So because we have self-feed, it means when it crafts this stuff, it will come back into here, and then it will start doing the next level. Does that make sense? And I think we might even be able to get away with not actually configuring any of this space and just leaving it completely open. And then it will craft all the way up to the top level. And what we probably will need to do at some point is put a void upgrade on that. But that's it. That's the whole crafting system. Tim, you understood. That's really good. And yeah, it was the self-feed thing really, because I was starting to think, hang on a minute, like what's stopping it from extracting out of here? Why is it going to wait until it's full? Well, the trick is it never extracts from here. It can insert, right? It can be taken from here and put into there. But when it can't, it will then self-feed. And I'm guessing self-feed it does after? That's another question. That's what it's doing. Because priority is higher here, I'm guessing self-feed comes after. So if I made the priority higher on this, it might start self-feeding. Let's actually do that. That's a cool experiment. So if we make the priority higher, this stuff comes straight into here. And then self-feed might also be higher as well. Yeah, no, look, because it's ticking up, because it's self-feeding before it puts it into the drawers. Fascinating. Well, that is a really good use of priority. And that is programming, really, in a way. So little did you know, today with X, you were going to learn how to program something. There's actually some really cool things that Mojang did, teaching you how to code using Minecraft, where you have, like, rather than writing lines of code, you have blocks of drag and drop code, and it makes, you know, Steve or whatever's happening in the little Minecraft, 2D Minecraft world, like, do things. So if any of you out there are interested in learning to code, that might be a great way in. If you go to my channel and search Minecraft code, I think you'll find a video I did on it some years ago. It's a really cool little fun experiment. Didn't we learn that we don't need to put those there even? What are these things called again? Oh, thanks! What am I looking at? Very helpful. I think they got the word grow in them. Well, look at me, I'm clever. So, take that, Walia. Go. So yeah, I'm thinking what we'll do is now start to think about the actual design of this room. So that's 5. Let's say we put 5 on each and every one of these. Then we want to attach glowstone next. I'd really like a different source by now, like another light block would be cool. Didn't we get a quest thing done in here? Because we are doing that mystical agriculture. I've got the blue one as well, I tell ya. Walia, what am I looking at? Says the thinky. Exactly. Bayturned Neil says programming is fun. I imagine it is. I've always told myself, oh, you know, like, my issue is, like, with anything I put my time into doing, I scale it against YouTube. So it's like, if I were to learn programming, I'm thinking, I've got to make a program as the end result that achieves something like my YouTube channel did. That thinking has really, like, held me back with some stuff. I've been dabbling with music again and, like, getting nowhere with it, but, like, I have to remind myself it's not the point. Like, I'm not trying to make a song and then that be successful. Like, being successful on YouTube has put this success mindset in my head that makes looking at something like programming as like, I'll never be good enough to do this or that, you know? I need to get out of that mindset and, yeah, just look for an excuse to program something, you know, for fun. And I'll get there too. I've definitely, like, it's a slow process, so I've definitely been unwinding my, like, productivity mindset and success mindset, and like just been managing to like enjoy more casual time lately, you know, doing things for myself and not for some perceived success that's out there or whatever, you know, like taking time off to hang out with family instead of grinding YouTube videos, you know, that kind of thing. That's where it starts. Okay, we've got a bunch of that. We got dirt. We need more dirt for this room. But the thing I was on about was the lighting block, right? So, what lighting block could we be using? If I go to chisel, I'm pretty sure the glowstone block is the only one that emits light, right? Light block says blackjack. Well, we've got facades first. And then other useful things. Does fused quartz emit light? Anti-blocks emit light, they're just got a horrible texture. Well, no texture is what they got. So I think we're picking up some textures there with, like, light in the name. Light engineering block. Light block on and off. Now, the colours there are just, you know, horrible. Well, they're just flat, and that's not what I'm looking for. So I don't think anything there works, right? Lanterns. Yeah, this is down the immersive engineer rabbit hole. I don't really, you know, feel like doing that right now. They are good, I'll give you that. They look good. How far down is it, though? Because all we need is iron plates. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not at all in this pack. Well, there you go. I've got an engineer's hammer. No, I've got to make the other thing first. Nope, still got to make the other thing. And some more. Cheers. Well, that didn't take long. Now, these look really great when you attach them to the other block from Immersive Engineering. Question is, how far down the rabbit hole is that? It's literally like... Oh, that's it, isn't it? Steel wall mount. Now, that is not what I'm looking for. The steel fences, and ironically, that might not be too difficult either. How many of these things we got? We need... Let's check it out. 2 for free, and I got 9 things in the room, and I want 4 of these hanging down. So if I think of it like free is 1 on each plot, 3 times 4 is 12, and then we need 2. So I think we need 24? 24 of these? Oh, I made 28, well done. Whatever. I think we've now got a tiny bit more than we needed. So let's go into the room. And we're not going to have this glowstone right here. But we've got to put these into place first. So I think we're going to go at like this height. That looks too low. Just don't look right, does it? Oh gosh, it's slow. Does that make it faster? It doesn't. So I should get some cobble over here. So something like that with... Oh yeah, that's right. I need more than one. I want 2 fences each time. So I'm going to have to go back and craft more of these anyway. But look at that. Oh wait, is this higher? 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one is in the ground. So yes, I want to make my ceiling at this height here so I don't have to dig out more up top. Right, I'm seeing how this room's coming together for me now. But we've got to find a quicker way to put these in place. So I guess actually it's just using the ceiling, isn't it? I don't know what material I want to use on the ceiling. I kind of don't want to jump into that yet. But I could save myself the headache of having to replace a load of blocks later. Is what I was thinking. Mr. Beardstone, welcome to the chat, my dude. Yut Skip, welcome. Tim Farrell, Tim says Feral flare lanterns like a Puge area. Yeah, I'm aware of those ones. They also sometimes cause a bit of lighting bugs and stuff, so I'm happy using what we're using. There, that cobble. Okay, so yeah, now we just gotta, like, oops, put these into place. See, they're easier to break with this pick. And that should replace any need for glowstone. Plus, you know, it looks kind of industrial farmy over here, doesn't it? Yep, nothing popped off. Very good. Now, I'm feeling like we could go ahead and build all of that, but really, while we're doing this sort of stuff, we really want... I need some diamonds. We really want this like project to keep expanding, which involves us crafting now. So it's kind of, if you think of it like as a race of time, like we just want to be efficient with everything we're doing. So we can decorate, but we kind of need to keep upping this to the next level. So we'll need a diamond on the front, dyes on top. Conduit in between. So we want insert and extract. Give this thing a little setup. And then give it a Spector Coil. And we got that going. Do the other ones have multiple? They have multiple. So now what we want are the tier 3 seeds. How are we doing over here? Is this thing full yet? It's getting close to being full, by the way. So we're trying to craft tier 3. And that's made out of tier 2. So... If I took this out and lumped it into the thing, right? Like, I take all of that out. Ooh, it wasn't locked. Quick. Okay. So, locking this thing right now is a very good idea. So, if I chuck all of that in here... Woo! It made a lot, didn't it? Right, now, this is backed up, but it's going over here is where it's... I could take it out, though. I could take it out. Now, what I'm thinking is... How do you... Like, if I want a bunch of fields of this, I sort of have to start here and each time go up, because we never get more of these seeds. So, what I could effectively do is take this entire field here. That didn't work. Oh, wait, I pressed the wrong button. No. No! Wait, what's vein miner? Oh, you need a tool. Ha. So I can take that field and then upgrade it. That's the way we'll have to do this. Now, I've got Inferium Seeds here, and we've already got a whole bunch of... We've got some level 2, and then we've got a whole bunch of level 1. And is that more? That's tier... They're crafting. Crafting. Okay, cool. Which one of these? Tier 2? I thought I had 2 of those in the system. So that can be plopped down here, and now these need to be upgraded. So I feel like what I want to do is probably have a crafting bench or like a little chest over here or something. Like keep these things together over here for the moment. We'll take a chest and we'll take a crafting bench. And hopefully the process isn't too tricky. Is that a crafter? That's a tier... Oh wait, we didn't actually need the other one in the end, did we? Oh yeah, I can't move that, I'm using it. Flying men have noodle legs, says a triplet. That is just, you know, a comment I didn't expect to read today. Hey, it's a bit off topic, but do you think you can make better versions of your Spector Coils? Let's have a look. It can be used to paint a stone slab. What mod? Random things it's from. Well, it doesn't get crafted. And if it has an upgrade... It will probably be of the same name. Yeah, look. So we get that level. There's infinite. Ooh. Right, yeah, that one's quite strong. They're not actually ordered. Oh, wait, it's crafted out of the previous one, right? So hang on. 128 RF. So that one doesn't... This one's like ignored then in the crafting tree, I think. Because then it goes to that, and then it goes to this. Now, I'm kind of like sort of against the wireless power. It's a nice little crux in the beginning, but at some point I do want everything to sort of run off a nice power network. That would be really fun. We got Lucaro1357 here for 36. Saying, how does a non-binary samurai kill their opponents? They slash them. That is all. That is great. Oh, they slash them. I mean, someone saw that and probably thought they slashed them, and then realised that sounds like you're saying someone slashed them with a sword, and then you get a joke out of it. That's great. You know I love the puns. That's awesome. Thank you, my dude. That's clever. Right. So yeah, now we go over here and do this, right? No? Ugh. I think I jumped a step, didn't I? I actually want that stuff. Wait, do I have more? I locked it, so I can take everything that's in there. Right, here we go. So we put this in here, surround it with that, and we get the level 2. Now, I don't really want to lose track of all of this, right? But what I could do is then start a field on this level, which is probably a wise thing to do. It's just, I think it's going to get a bit messy keeping track of everything. But one thing we could do is start by like doing a little bit of math here, okay? So we've got one field that's partially... Okay, so I'm really good with numbers. Right, some people are like, oh, actually using a calculator. No, this is all being done in my head right now. So we've got like a 9x9 field, right? That equals 81, obviously. But we take away 1 because there's 1 in the middle. What's that clicking sound? What do you mean, what's that clicking sound? I'm just talking right here. And then we multiply 80 by 9, and that gives us the total amount of field space, which is 720. Which is like a computer number for resolution, right? Hello, witch. Where did you spawn? I feel like keeping you in the area. I need some company. Oh, that's rude! Rude! Oh, okay. One for me, one for you. I said no. I was cool with you hitting yourself. Don't make me die in modded. Modded's too easy for death. Oh. God, these witches. Not friendly, are ya? Not friendly. Okay? Oh, get out of here, you scout. Right. Back to the numbers. 720. So, we have... Ugh, this is ugly. I am taking damage. You are poisoned for too long by witches. I think they need to reduce that because you're just sitting here having your screen shake for a while. So we have 720 spaces and we need 720 seeds to go all the way up to the top level. So currently we have 9, 18, 27, 36, 50, wait, 36, 45, but minus 1, so 44, 53, 62, 63. So let's take away 63 from that number. You know, just off the top of my head, 657. Totally didn't tab out to another screen or something. Then we're going to take away... Oh god, I pressed the wrong button on the... No, I'm not using a calculator. Shut up. I literally pressed the wrong button. 657 I said, right? 657. Take away... first two stacks is 128. Take away 4. Take away 64, take away 22 equals 439. So if we craft 439 level 1 Inferium Seeds, we will fill up the whole area and then we'll be able to craft it all the way. There's an extra stack and there's an extra 13, I've just noticed. So let's take away 64, take away 13. We're now looking at 362. Let's divide that by 64. So it's 5.655 stacks. That's not helpful. So let's go back to the 362 number. Let's take away 250 stacks. 256 would be 4 stacks. Take away 64 is 5. So we need 5 stacks and 42. If we craft 5 stacks and 42 right now, then we will have enough seeds in this chest and out here in the area for the entire place. Okay? This is how you play Minecraft, people, with a calculator. Get on my level. Get on my level. Okay? You know? Some of you out there are thinking, you know, I've got no use for a calculator. Not if you play Minecraft. Well, modded Minecraft, let's say. This is why paying attention in maths class at school is good. Do you want to be Psycraft level? You know, I'm not saying I'm Psycraft level, but do you think those Psycrafters, do you think they were paying attention at school during maths? I think they were, because sometimes you got to crunch those numbers. And numbers are cool. Numbers are very cool. I love numbers. Numbers are amazing. You know, they are. They're not only useful, but they're full of mysteries, and the mysteries I really like. Okay. But do you even own a calculator, X, or are you using a mere PC apps as the thingy? I totally wasn't just, you know, tabbing out and using another app while I was here at the computer. I definitely wasn't doing that. I was doing it with my head, my dude. I was just using my brain smarts, alright? Like I said, I paid attention in maths. I was actually really bright at maths. Always had a bit of a knack for numbers. They kind of naturally make sense. But also, I tend to be able to do like math quickly in my head, but then I'm immediately not sure of myself and spend ages double checking, and then it turns out that I was sort of right. That's how I go with numbers. But the thing was, like, I was terrible at school, and when I was in, like, you know, year 7, they're like, oh, you're going to ace maths, you're going to get like an A star on your GCSEs and all this. And then I stopped going to school and, yeah, went down the bad path and whatever. And I came out with a B. It was my highest grade. And I, like, didn't study or didn't go to any lessons or anything. And, yeah, it always makes me wonder, man, if I'd have, like, actually taken that seriously, maybe I could have done something with maths, you know? Maybe I could have, like, come up with a new number. That's technically possible though, right? Like, there are lots of numbers, or I don't know if you would actually call them numbers, but like like little... They have symbols, right? Like, I think some are related to like Pythagoras' theorem, where you have symbols that represent like part of a calculation that's been undertaken, and that calculation is really useful. And then over time, different mathematicians have invented really useful calculations that then get used as symbols. And I think those symbols like are referred to as numbers sometimes. I could be wrong. But yeah, like being a mathematician and coming up with your own number might actually be a legit thing. Like imaginary number. Yeah, that's one of the ones I didn't fully understand. Cuplex says, what, B? You only got a B? Unacceptable. I mean, it was pretty sad considering I could have easily got an A star or whatever, but like... no regrets. Regrets are a waste of time and energy. Oh, that one goes higher. I think I left it there because it was like, well, it's growing some of this stuff. Also, I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm supposed to be crafting those seeds, and the reason why I started not doing what I'm supposed to be doing is because I need to go to the toilet. And so I thought I'd distract myself by waffling. Brilliant plan, brilliant plan. By the way, we got just under 600 peeps tuned in on a Wednesday morning, so good to see so many of you coming by to check out what we're up to. Be sure to hit that follow button while I go to the loo. It'll take you a long time to hit it, you know. Anyway, I'll be right back. We are back, and Woe Ben says, why is he staring at me? I'm staring at you because I want you to comment in my Twitch chat. It's part of a brilliant scheme to increase engagement. That is the sound of a scrunchy water bottle being depleted of its water. I've forgotten. I've closed the calculator and I forgot how many stacks we need to make. Wasn't it like 5 plus 42? What a wally. Oh, 5 and something. Dang it, it was definitely 5 and something. Maybe I'll just craft 6 and we'll have a few hanging over. What an idiot. Oh yeah, we still get this stuff coming in from somewhere else, don't we? We could literally pump that into the system that we have. Although it might... it might need to go directly into the craft. What am I doing? Just do that. Wait, how many stacks? Oh god, I think I made too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 13. 46, someone else says. Okay, we'll make you know, over 40. The end result will just be, once we fill up some fields, we'll have a few left over. But I'm also thinking, like, we want to craft them up to the top level. So, you know, before we plant them as well. So yeah, we got more Inferium. We need to get the Inferium rolling in, right? So let's actually see how much we've accumulated, because I might literally be able to just put it... Oh wow, 5,000! 5,000. We had 10 and we drained 10 out of the system. Where does this stuff come from? It comes from this over here. And what's weird is there's plenty of space. So how is it that I accumulated 10,000 and I've already got 5,000 again? Perhaps I never actually drained all of it, maybe. There's something to think about. Well then, what is that? I mean, what is this Spectre stuff anyway? Ender Spectre Charger? Oh god, does that go cross-dimensional? I don't know what that is. X, let us see your axolotl face today. Hello! Here it is. That is empty. Say what? This has a higher priority than that. Why is that empty? No, that is empty. No, 1 times 64. No, okay. It's not. I'm being a... God, I'm just a silly goose. Oh no, I'm just a silly goose. Anyway, it's this stuff that we want loads of right now. Grab some of that. Make the tier 2. 28. So now I can go over to this field and put 28 at this level in. And that means we're just going to start to get some rolling in again. You know, it might actually... Oh, I should really finish this field. It might actually be beneficial just to get all the fields rolling at level 1 first. And then we got the possibility of exporting all of our base level stuff to this thing. So I think I'll put that on top. Then we're going to need an exporter and a cable. Going sort of down underground all of this. Wouldn't it need to be... It probably needs to be over to the side to be useful. And I probably need to do a way better job of lighting stuff up around here as well. Oof, got dark under there, didn't it? Okay, let's go grab a cable. I got the wireless thing, I always forget. Based on the amount of cobble we just accumulated, it's going to be, I think, at least 2 stacks that we require of this. And I'll just take a little bit more as well. So from around the back here, this is probably a good place to grab it from, somewhere here. There we go. I like to keep it under the glowstone, so that helps light everything up. Also, doesn't it sound like I'm getting XP? That's what it sounds like to me. Definitely going to need some torches down here. We also hear that says Ben, and Tim says, yeah, it does sound like that. Yes, I comment on it constantly. We know it's the magnet. It's been established. I just have to mention it because I almost feel like I'm picking up XP, right? And then it's like, no, you're not. Yeah, so the other thing I didn't pick up was the export. I wonder if I can just walk backwards, holding down click. Oh, you remember on Hermitcraft we dug that big hole? Well, I went and AFK'd at the copper farm, which is where I'm at now. And then I realised this is the best place to, like, AFK. Because I need to AFK to keep the copper, right? Like, to keep it changing. So, like, why build something that's not next to the place that I AFK for that copper? So I could place a load of copper, go in the farm, use it, then it'll all age, and then I can come back down and collect it. It just... Like, why did I not think of that sooner? So, if you watched that Hermitcraft stream, the entirety of it is invalid. That space down below is not going to get used. Hilarious, right? Just hilarious. Anyway, it don't bother me. It's all about hanging out and having fun. Oh yeah, and I need an exporter. And we got one. By the way, some music came on my phone today, and I was like, oh, what if I contacted this artist and asked them about using their music? And then it kind of occurred to me that I listen to a lot of like small artist sort of music that they're probably way more reachable and probably more open to having someone stream their music. I got to get into a mindset of like contact. Like just send out messages and see if people are interested, because we could have so much more variety with the music on these streams. And the music of these streams, I feel really blessed, is like stuff that's sort of close to me, like the Frank Klepacki stuff, and each musician's got like a bit of a story, like Lord Leviticus and Jotan and Orang, sort of all from this like niche little scene that I found my way into. And then like Malcolm or Music Man, like they're all these little stories. It's not like I'm just listening to something I'm completely disconnected to. So it's like, in my mind, super cool that it's like that. But maybe I should take it further. Just keep contacting different people. Okay, that's now full, isn't it? Right. So that's gonna like drip feed its way into there. So why don't we get an acceleration card or free, and just see if we can speed that up. Acceleration for the nation. Don't know why it's gotta be a song. Okay, we've got 5 of those apparently. Dang. Cuplex says, well, nothing that I would enjoy. What, the music? Why'd you say that, Cuplex? Yeah, that's good for a minute, and then it might become a problem. Well, we'll check back on that, because this is now going to back up, probably. I mean, that's actually awesome. That's going to help us get all of these seeds up to tier 2, and maybe higher. Like, that is a great idea that we did that. So, let's do tier 2. We shouldn't have to do tier 1 again, so I'm going to knock that off the list. Right, let's take more of that. Dang, this is it. We're just going to pump all of that stuff into the seeds, I think. This is a great idea. Oh yeah, got to click on the right spot. There we go. Dang. Oh, and it's finally run out. Cool. So now what we'll do is we'll take these out. They're probably using unnecessary power. Right, let's craft some more of those tier 2 ones. Definitely not going to be able to craft all of them, but it shows you how much like stuff this is all going to go through. I think that was starting to self-feed a little bit, because that's now full up. Nice, okay. How many tier 2s do we have? We've got a whole stack there. Right, I think what I'm going to do is put these in here and turn them into tier 3. So all our tier 3 is here, and that means that we can just... well, it's not yet, is it? We've still got that. Right, now I can punch all of this out to its 0, and that is what we can put into our tier 3. So we'll have a little bit of that as well. Right, so let's go fill up our fields with tier 2, and then we'll start a tier 3 field. And I'm hoping by the end of the stream we can have fields of top tier stuff, but it might not work out that way. We'll have to see, peeps. Just have to see how far we can get into this. But it's certainly cool. Fun little challenge to figure out. By the way, the crafter is still on slow mode. It can go even faster. Oh, yeah, yeah. I guess at the moment it doesn't need to really go any faster, but good to keep an eye on that. Do we have any more tier 2? Yeah, 1, 4. And we got some tier 3. Okay, there we go. Got to get all of this stuff deployed. So yeah, we still need some tier 2s for these. Right. We need the hoe now. I need to start on this next field. And this one's actually set up to get going, so that's cool. Might also be worth putting a few of these growth crystals, like lower down as well. Like underneath. Could speed it up that way. But the gist of it now will be that these will, when they're fully grown, they will give you some more, essentially. Aha, so we could go... Like, we could add 4 below as well, if we wanted to. I do worry that might cause, like, a lot of updates in the worlds, but it depends on how intelligently this stuff is coded, really. Still need an ender chest on that field, do we? Insert... Extract. That's all configured. Oh, this one! Right, this one didn't, did it? Luckily, it hasn't filled up and been a waste. Cool. Yeah, it's not actually transferring anything yet. That's one of the cool things about Ender IO, is that it doesn't start transferring. So, you can place it and then click that later. And it will start to go out of there and go over here. Beautiful. I've got a feeling it will probably take a very long time to get this stuff like fully crafted up to the top level, but when it is, it'll be insane. And it will produce so much of this stuff that we'll probably have to come back here and change some things here, and yeah, it's kind of fun engineering these complex systems that manage loads of items. So, we want to get these leveled up again. So yeah, you got to look at the top for that 1x64. So we're still filling this in. I could make a load of tier 2s. If I make a bunch, I can finish those other fields. Let's get another one set up and then we'll put some more into it. So, in fact, what would be really smart to do is just batch everything that we're doing. So that means we need 5 harvesters and 6 ender chests. So let's get all the pieces of the puzzle together now. I don't think we ever added the harvester to the list. Or the ender chest, for that matter. Ender storage. There it goes. So what did I say? 6 of those? We're out of the wall. And why do I got a feeling we're going to run out of chests? Oh no, we're good. 6 of those, 5 of these. And again, it was the string that was the problem. And now it's something else. What was on the side of that? Oh, cobblestone. That'll be alright. Nice. Okay. That means we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 diamonds. Let's go do this. He'll figure it out eventually, says Shortslive. What will I figure out? Fix the conduit, it's the wrong way around. Oh, over here. Oh, yeah. I might not have ever figured that out unless I came and clicked on this, right? There you go, it's draining. Cool. So the ender chests, they all go at this level. Like that. Is getting dyers easier in modded? I don't know what dyers are. You know, a way around the mod pack, a lot of stuff is easier because modded isn't like playing vanilla. Where my ender chests gone? I'll replace them with dirt. Of course, of course. Take out the thing you're actually using out of your hotbar. That's what I always do. Is that right? Yep. Derpy derp? Oh, you think I have to press the derp button? Do you know what? To be fair, it was pretty derp to do those the wrong way around. So, You know, bunch of dirt fiends out there, you'll get your fix today, okay? Alright, I'll give you that one. If you ask for another one, I don't care if I've accidentally deleted the entire world. One is all you'll get today. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. So, now let's put these harvesters in. I think if I click there and click here facing this way. Oh! Dang it, I've got to put... Oh, no! No! I've been putting them all in one... Oh, I've got to press the button again. Oh, God, this is what I get for giving you a derp. I get another one! How did I start putting them in so low? God! He just realised there's Cuplex. Oh, you're so smart with your backseat gaming. You don't have to think about what you're doing, okay? You just watch. You're just like the inspector on the site who's like, X, don't put your hand in that machine, it will chop it off. You know, that one time. Yeah. Another one? Oh, my, you are spoiling us, fiends, says Lionard. You are getting spoiled today. Although, to be fair, 2 totally legitimate derps. Yeah, don't know how. So that one I got right. I think I was probably thinking like 1, 2, and then I came over here and 2 was then lower or something. You know, just being a goose, a silly goose I was. So anyway, back to this bit. So I click that, click this, set it to 9, and then grab... We're done with the dies. Always on, yeah. And then put a Spector node on 3 sides. I'm not sure it really needs that much, but... You know, we'll do the power stuff later. When it's when we've got some like wireless power system that's actually generating. It would be pretty cool to set that up. What I want to do is get technical with it, which I've done before. And make it so that like we have a control room where you see where all the power is going. So we understand how the power moves through our base. The problem when I've tried to do that in the past with modded is that I try and do it as I'm getting the power system going, and that's what causes a problem. What's nice about these Spector Coils is we can just have fun getting stuff up and running, and then when we go and build a system like that, we can make sure it's really robust because we'll be well established in the world. So that's going to be a cool project for this in the future. And here we go. Thank you, I'm here for waffles and derps, says Dr. Derpeltron. Waffles and dirt. I know what sort of waffle you mean, but I initially thought the other sort of waffle. The sort that you shove into your mouth. I'm thinking about the waffle that comes out of the mouth, you know. No, not puking. Oh, God, you lot are disgusting. Yeah, right, anyway. Conduits, do we have them? No, let's make them. They should really be over here, but they're not. Remember, all of this is... Ah, so I don't have to do stuff like that and go... Where do I get pulsating iron from? Help. Luckily, we've still got a little bit left. Yeah, this project is all to get us some seeds and start doing this elsewhere as well. Dang, we are coming out the gate swinging here with this massive room. We're going to do this proper, okay? Cool, so after setting up all of those, we haven't done the conduits. We've got to get more dirt, but now I feel like it's another round of checking out how we're doing over... Oh, look at that, we're full up on this one. So now we can take out loads of that. But how many tier 2s do I have? None. So I do need to take out all of this. And then grab a stack of seeds. And then make the tier 2. Yeah, all of them, please. Did I make all of them? I did. That is weird. Crafting in that thing seems to be a bit odd. Okay, so that's tier 1 goes back in. Now we make tier 3. That's all that we can do. So over here I'm going to chuck in that and that. And there you go, tier 3. So that's going to go on in this field. Let's get the hoe out. Nice. And then tier 2, we'll just finish up these two over here. And yeah, maybe we'll get one more tier 2 field going. I guess once a field's ready to go, we should just plant something on it, because it's going to be super easy to tear everything off of it after, yeah. So it kind of makes sense to maybe just put tier 1 seeds down over here as well, right? And just get them creating more Infernium for us. So what do all of you think in chat? Where do you think we're going to be at by the end of the stream? I'm going to be streaming for over an hour more, right? Like, we might move on to do some other stuff. We might decorate this room. But, like, we're going to focus on continuously getting these seeds making, you know, Infernium essence for us. So where do you think we're going to end up by the end of the stream? I mean, some of you out there have probably played this before and got a good idea. Maybe this takes forever to get to the top tier. I think at tier 8, says TBA Illusions. Well, there's no tier 8, so let's rule that one out quickly. Jeez. Oh, it's always over a stack of seeds for a field, right? Tier 5, maybe. Yeah, we might get like one tier 5 seed up and running. But here's another measure of where we're at. I've just realised there's a really good measure for checking out where the system is at and like how it's doing. A couple of other things we've got to check out as well. I've got to fly over to the storage, so we'll talk about that in a second. There's a couple of important things to check up on, I've just realised. And while we're doing this, let's also remember we're going to expand the amount of growth crystals underground as well. So, Enderman, you picked one heck of a place. They're going to go down to there, so that's like 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 1 in the middle, 4 above, 4 below. We need to do that over here as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. That field's got it, this one has, that one has, and we want this one to have it as well. There it is. So now we should... Wait, is there a tier 3 of this growth crystal thing? Oh, wait, are we using tier 3? Oh, okay, we're already on top tier. That's, you know, like, it would have been maybe cool if you only got the first tier out of the loot bag, and then maybe it encourages you to check out some other mobs to get more. But there you go. They're all running off of that now. So this will be the next field that we probably set up. But what I wanted to show you is... yeah, like, just check out the speed of that. That's constantly coming in. I'm worried about this starting to back up. Like, look at that. So we've got to keep an eye on that ender chest and catch it when it starts to back up. We also get a little bit of this stuff from our mob farm as well coming through. So this is the next field we're going to set up. And hopefully we can make it tier 2. The other measure of progress we have is looking over here and seeing how full that is. Because if that were full already, right, it would have filled up pretty quick. So as we continue to expand the farm, that's going to fill up faster and faster. So we can check on that as well. By the way, this room isn't getting laggy or anything. We've still got a 90 FPS going. There is a growth crystal in Mystic 2, I think, says Gundy Man. I wonder if they can stack together. X, you should upgrade the conduits before the ender chest backs up. Well, I'd like to see it start to back up. It feels like it's getting close to that. So when we set up this field, probably going to see that in action. Let's go ahead and grab all of this and try and make it tier 2. So there we go, bunch of tier 2. Now I think we finished doing the other tier 2s. It's the tier 3 one over here. We haven't. Those are mature. I'm just noticing this. They're mature. Oh, Oh, there's another setting that I might have missed. Oh, look at that. Okay, wow. That's making a huge difference. So that might be a game changer for our setup as well. I've forgotten about that setting. That might mean we just have a big batch of this stuff coming in. Look, it's mature again. Right, so the speed at which these mature is kind of important too. Let's check out the ender chest now. Now it's backing up. So now it's time to upgrade the conduit. Oh, Ender? Ender. Ender? What? Ender IO. Is it related to Conduit, or is it called an upgrade? I forget. That's it. Extract speed. So we want those. And we ain't got electrical steel. So we want to set up our alloy smelter. Dang. There's actually a good reason we should have got on that sooner. Where is our alloy smelter is the next question. I think it might have been left down here. I remember leaving it in this area, so it's not there. Uh-oh. Where's our alloy smelter, peeps? Maybe I left it over here? Ah, gotcha. Right, so it was making conductive iron. I think I might need a crusher as well. Doesn't this thing require... Okay, that's the one. This thing, I think, also requires... coal, pulverized coal, so... It's that stuff. Coal, silicon, and iron. Oop. We've got a little bit to get it going. I'll chuck another stack in the mix. And now we've got to play a patient waiting game as our stuff starts to back up. It's all good though, it's all good. So yeah, that thing's going to be busy now. Oh, do you know what? It had a bit of an influx and it's dealing with it. Anyway, this stuff is starting to fill up real fast now. That's what I'm noticing. So each time we go to it, it might fill up faster than the last. Especially if we're going to put down another field. This might be the last tier 2 field, I think, that I do. Yeah, almost enough for a full... By the time we finish putting these down, we can make some more. So we're probably going to have another tier 2 field, and then we'll be focusing on tier 3, I think, after that. So yeah, it's getting faster. It's getting faster and faster. I'm new here, says Hope on Live. Welcome, Hope on Live. I don't know what to tell you if you're new, other than I'm a derp and I do stupid things when I play this game. As you'll soon learn. You can place conduits on all the faces to basically extract 6 times faster. Yes, there is that option. I'll do the upgrades, and I guess if the upgrades aren't sufficient, we can add more conduit sides. We do have to make sure it's compatible with the way it's set up though, because we have that self-feed mechanism, and just need to make sure that it would still operate that way. Otherwise it would break our little system there. And that system is super cool. Blackjack, if you're still there. I think it was Blackjack, wasn't it? Thanks for the help on that one. That turned out to be great. Look at that! This stuff is really coming in fast now. Okay. Oh, did I... Oh, wait, I didn't fill the field. I needed like 8 more. And there it is. Oakley dokley. Let's check out this thing. Yep, it needs its upgrade, I think, because it's always got something there. So if we come over here, we've got 4 of those, which is what we need to make one of these, funny enough. So we can only put 1 in it for now, but it's necessary. Where does it go? On the Conduit, that one. We should now see... Yeah, there you go. But over here we've got 11 stacks of those blocks, or sorry, 11 blocks already. Okay, let's put all that in there. Right, so I think we're going to build the rest of these fields, right? Oh, you're trying to walk in the way? So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. One level of the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you got that up here. Nice. Yeah, I'm just going to batch do these now. Makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. There we go. Blackjack says, I believe in this pack fertile soil can increase the plant's growth speed. That is worth investigating, I believe. I think I know how you make fertile soil as well. There's fertilized farmland, fertilized dirt, and fertilized... Okay, yeah, so you make that first. Yeah, chicken manure. I don't know how much we got of that in the system because I pick it up in my inventory, but we haven't farmed it. So I could make a bunch of blocks of that, but to do it on a large level, we'd need like a chicken farm first. So I think I'm gonna add that to the list, but that's like I don't know how worthwhile it is following up on that right now. I mean, if it like doubled the speed of everything in here and it's stacked with what I'm currently placing, look at that, it used exactly the amount we had. Then it might be worthwhile, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah, now we need to do the lights, really. Lights, camera, action. Oh. Very nice. Now we can set up this field. Once we put some more dirt on it. There's also another type of fertilised dirt that uses rotten flesh and bone meal, says Joe Prebond. Oh yeah. Or maybe that's one of these. Or maybe that's a different mod pack. I thought it was this. Maybe it's just a different recipe in this mod pack. Oh, there you go. Fertilised dirt. Ooh. So, which one works better? Because I can literally craft that, I think, straight out of the system. If we go check how much rotted flesh we have, 47k, not an issue. That one's a bit lower, actually, about 6,000. We could totally do that. Hey X, will you be doing the massive grind for the Avarita stuff in the late game? Says Jiggly Pyro. Yes, I will. I think I'm going to be playing this pack for a long time here on Twitch. Like, I've kind of like, every time I play modded or something different, like it tends to just last for a short while. But I feel really different this time. I feel like I've approached playing this with a different mindset, and now all the things you can do in the pack seem like really interesting. So I wouldn't be surprised if we go deep into it. You know, there's lots to do here. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. So the one we're gonna do is that one. So let's get rid of the old one. And everything's in the system, so I can just rip stacks of this stuff in. Nice. So what one were we currently... Scamp! Give me a string. We're doing this one, so if I just zip that out of here, we'll start again. I can really do with the building wand, actually. Which I don't have. Oh, I do. It's already in my inventory. Okay, cool. So I guess... punch out these things as well. Because they're in the way now. Uh-huh. Do I have to hoe this as well? Yep. The emerald hoe is going to get a workout today. And we got a noise in the ear. It's Posing Raccoon 19 here subscribing and gifting a sub as well to Daily Vincent. Thank you, my dude, for subscribing, for gifting that sub. We always appreciate that. Daily Vincent, be sure to say thanks in chat. You've been gifted a sub. You can enjoy the emotes. You can do all the things. Hey X, have you tried to accelerate the growth crystals? No. How'd you do that? Did you feed it an apple? Well, I need to eat an apple, so I will. Right, now let's check out what level we're crafting, because that's almost full. I was going to make... Well, actually, it doesn't make sense to make a tier 3 field, because we've already got a tier 3 field. I guess, though, with the fertilized dirt, it might be pretty cool. Yeah, actually, I got an idea. So let's go grab our... Well, we need our tier 2s and our tier 1s. Or do we? I've got a whole stack of tier 2. Let's do it a little different. Let's dump this into here. Aha, that gives us tons of the tier 3. That'll go into the drawer. So then I'll take out all of that as well. Let's make tier 3 seeds. Alright, I should have all of those in there. Yep, so now we've got 18 tier 3. Now what I think we'll do... Oh, those are tier 2. There's our tier 3 field. Let's go ahead... oh yeah, you got to hold a tool. There you go. So now I've got 59 tier 3. Let's put the tier 3 in our potentially fastest spot because of the fertilized soil thing below it. Also, someone mentioned that the mod itself might have its own block, which might work better. I mean, there's no guarantee this will work with whatever's put on top of it. It depends on how the mod is coded, so this could be a complete waste of time. So far, it looks pretty reasonable. So, I do see some dark blocks here. Solarium. I think that's just an armor thing. Soulstone. I don't see anything related to dirt. So these appear to be where all the blocks are. Soul glass. That looks a bit... Oh, it's got something green behind it. That might be worth investigating if we need glass. Yeah, I don't see anything dirt related there. It was either the acceleration wand or the watch of flowing time, says Lalalars. We got an acceleration wand. We'll check out and see what it does. Oh, that's the destruction gadget. It's fully charged, though. Oh, that's the point. I think I gave up on using the old acceleration wand. So it's not got much of a charge at the moment. Let's put that in there. Let's finish installing these lights for a minute, which means I need more cobble. And where are the lights? There they are. I believe you can grow Neverstar essence quite far on a Neverstar crux. Yeah, I'm not even thinking about that yet. It might be more fun to have a wither destroying farm than to just get it from these plants. Now that we've got this set up though, it always gives us the option to just get materials from these plants. But, you know, I'm looking to have fun with projects, so it might be more fun just to build our own wither farm using block placers and stuff like that, as opposed to just sort of cheesing it with another mod. So it really depends on what kind of challenge I'm up to. If I see a challenge, that's probably what I want to go for, as opposed to just cheesing it with this mod. You see, with Ender.io, it was kind of like, this is gonna put a big drain on our infrastructure. And maybe that was the challenge. Maybe I should have found other ways to get ores and stuff, but I haven't done that yet. We'll probably have the opportunity to do that with a different mod. So for this one, we're going to get Mystical Agriculture up and running. Then we're going to like dive straight into all the machines on Ender.io and do a whole bunch of stuff with that. And there you go, we crafted the right amount of these for the whole room. And that means that we're ready to do more seed placing and stuff. But also more fertilized dirt, I guess. So we don't need quite a few things on my hotbar at the minute. It's remembered that, which is helpful. Don't need those either. Cool. And don't need the change to change the acceleration wand with ref. I don't know what that means. But what was I going to put back in here? That, I guess. Right, how are we doing over here now? Because stuff could potentially be coming in quite fast. Let's check out this. So we got almost a full stack. Yeah, it's not coming in quite as fast as I'd like. How many tier 2 have we got in here? Let's get another field of tier 2 with the fertilized stuff. I reckon before the end of the stream we're definitely going to have nothing but tier 2 seeds. So yeah, that's surely got to be enough for a field. Cool. Why are you storing green dye in the crafter, says Blackjack. Storing green dye in the crafter? What crafter is that? I don't know what you're on about there. Here we go. Wait, do you mean up here? It just... Oh, just must have accidentally clicked. Love the way you play modded X, it's really refreshing. Also, you can add wireless boosters from AE2 to the GUI. Yeah, we tried that and it didn't really work because it consumed it, so I'd rather do it the other way around. What exactly is it about how I play that's refreshing? Be good to know. Also, I think we can start thinking about decorating this this area while we're doing the grind. Right, we can now start to consider what materials to put in the room. Sadly, I think the materials themselves are just a bit too plain. Like, they're just flat colour blocks, really, but we could try and work with them. I wonder if you can use the wand here. No, you can't. That's a shame. It's probably because the item in your inventory is, like, slightly different from what gets placed down on the ground, because that's got, like, all this metadata attached to it. MBT tags and stuff. Whereas when you place like a block, it's just the block and it's the same as it is in your inventory. Right, I think we've got more of those. I'm not sure this fertile soil is doing much. It doesn't really look that much faster. What's going on here? Wow! That I did not think of. We need more upgrades. Alright, dang, we're probably missing out on a lot. Woo! Okay, we need multiple upgrades here. Right, so now I need to grab that coal. That's disappointing. I forgot to do that last time I was here. I'm gonna crush some extra coal. We might end up needing like tons of this stuff, so at the moment we can only do a little bit. I really should have added that to my list as well. Right, here we go. So we want to make those. We can only make a couple at the moment. There we go, we've got 3 of them. Bang. How has he not noticed yet, says Nathalie. How have I not noticed what? To be fair, looking at my... if you're on about this, looking at my list of messages, no, it doesn't look like anyone else was talking about it. You know, before you go blame me. God. I think I'm going to put 2 on that. Doesn't look like anything's moving. Wait, is it? Extract is on and insert is on. Why don't we give it a helping hand for a second? Okay, it's harvested the whole thing. Now it's got a whole bunch in here. But, like, the numbers aren't changing. I don't know if it's just a weird, quirky What is actually going on there? Because... Ah! Yeah, it might not even be that I need. Oh, let's double check that on some other ones then. Oh, wow. So when I set up these fields... Dang! Okay. Well, that one's obviously... Yeah, so I guess... Oh, look at this. I never really finished setting them up, did I? I put in the conduits, and then I never came back. That's another derp! Oh, they're gonna love... You're having a field day today, aren't you? You can't believe your luck. He's in complete idiot mode. Jeez. Well, we know these two are working, so let's move on to this row. So we need to enable extract and enable insert. We never got around to that. This one I think is actually set up. Insert. Extract is on. Did I just do this one a second ago? Insert. Extract is on. And then we'll check the back row again. So all after this check will be good. Yeah, so I guess some of these were working, but they were stockpiling stuff in here. So while I was checking on this thing to see if it was getting faster, you know, it was only getting faster mildly where this was properly set up. Yeah, look, there's not even that there. So now it will start taking stuff out, and then this one has got a supply. And now that's all of them running. So this thing's probably having a field day over here. It's got work to do. Yeah, so now the upgrade is probably needed here again. It looks like it's not even going to keep up with it. And now it's on top of it. Cool, right. So now that level is filled up and we're starting to get this level coming through. Wow. I'll take some of that. Yeah, I think actually I want to put the next level on as well. Put all of it on there. So we might at some point need to upgrade these as well, but that wasn't the issue. We'll have to just keep an eye on it and make sure this doesn't back up again. Plagiators, welcome to the stream, my dude! Now I know who keeps using my server resources because they're not disabling the COTC overlay. Glad I changed it to show the countdown instead. Oh, Pladge, right, yeah. I guess since I used that, I've just left it running. Is that a bad thing then? I don't know. I just set it up for the stream and then left it alone. Oh, do you know what needs an upgrade now? This is crazy. This one now needs an upgrade, right? Because it's not moving the items out fast enough, so we're really seeing some progress. Let's go ahead and grab our... Oh, we've only got tier 1 here. There you go. There's some tier 2. Let's upgrade them to tier 3. Right, now we're really seeing the sort of progress I was more so expecting to see. And especially over here. As we've got almost a full field. A full field of tier 3! This one is the one to keep an eye on then. This one will potentially back up. For now what I'll do is take that out so when we observe it next time, if it's got some in, we'll know what's going on. Yeah, so we definitely now need to upgrade that. Let's go check it out. Patches, it was never a big problem, but I made an update that makes it no problem now. Even has an advantage because peeps know when the next one is. Okay, cool. Yeah, so some people like click on it. They'll see when the next one is, which by the way is this weekend. So, you know, Sunday, COTC, Waddles is going to be on our team. I thought I'd reach out, you know. Waddles is a big name in the Minecraft community, and we want to get more people involved in COTC, so I thought I'd reach out and say, do you want to play? You know? And if you've been following on Twitter, we needed someone in our team, and then King B-Dogs sent a tweet saying, like a jokey tweet, can I play with you? And then I thought, we kind of need someone for our team, why not? This will be fun. So we got King B-Dogs of the Minecraft dev team playing as well. Right, now that is running rather efficiently now, look at that. And it's now we're stocked up on this and producing that. But the thing is, we kind of want to upgrade all of our tier 1 seeds now, we really do. So we'll go ahead, take out all of that, and then it should start just, yeah, ticking up again. It's got 2 blocks in there already. Wow, okay, so tier 1 seeds, I think we're going to be done with these now. I'm not sure if we've got any out on the field, actually. We should double check that. Bit of a lag spike, I guess. I'm confused. What's going on here? Right, it chucked in the tier 2 ones. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so we can make another field of tier 2. Right, so we got 2, 3. We did make a tier 1. I think I'll leave that in for now until we're ready to rip it out. Let's do this one next since it doesn't have the dirt down and we can put this stuff in instead. Hey X, maybe check if your fields and crystals are lined up. Well, surely they are. Oh. That one isn't. Oh, it's just the one? Huh. Interesting. Well, we got one here that needs adjusting then. Fair enough, it looks like just the one. Finally noticed, says Lothrail. Yeah, finally noticed that guy who's, you know, not only playing the game and actually thinking about all the decisions to make in the game, is also chatting to a crowd of people. Oh my god, almost 800 people. Oh, please hit that follow button. Jeez, god, so much pressure. So much pressure. You know, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and oh, I accidentally put some blocks over by... What an idiot. God, who let this guy stream? Placing blocks off by 1. Oh my days, it's not like you're chatting to loads of people while playing the game. God. You couldn't possibly be multitasking several cerebral activities. No. No, you're just an idiot who can't concentrate and put blocks in the right place. Thanks, chat. I really appreciate the vote of confidence there. God. Right, there we go. Now let's do the other side and then we'll fix this thing. The good news is, though, that we are getting real close to some decorative work. We've got to do some decorative work real soon. It's just a constant game of upgrading at the moment, it feels like. It's crazy. There we go. Right then, let's rip these out. Move this over by 1, I guess. Because it's all wrong! That was slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of those right there. Give it a little hoe. This is tier 2 field. It's a tier 2 field. Cool. Then I guess got to get rid of this. Oh, that might pop off. Yeah. Yeah, don't do too much at once. That might pop some stuff off, you know. Not sure we want that. Grinds never stop, says Illmania Man. It never stops, does it? But this is literally a grind mod right now. Like, this is a... You know, just produce faster, faster, faster. Find all the ways to make it go faster. Did we just pick some up yet? These are tier 2, right? Yep. Oh, that's it. Cool. Are these tier 2? So apparently I had more seeds. Not sure what happened there. Maybe I just ran out of the stack in my hotbar and didn't realise. Cool. Dang, we've got some fields up and running here then, haven't we? Let's check out our fastest fields. We emptied this thing, and it's remained empty. That's a good sight, actually. Over here, this thing is still keeping on top of everything. So let's check it out now. We did a little bit more building, and look at that. We got 27 of this level. So I'm thinking... Let's take all of that. And, yeah, I think I want to get rid of all of our tier 1 seeds now. Did it make it? It gets a bit laggy after I craft. It's really weird. I'm just going to leave that in there and let it back up. Yeah. Alright, I've got an idea for decorations. I'm thinking yellow and purple, like, don't know why, like end colours, purple and end stone. We don't have either of those things. Maybe we could take a trip to the end. I also have no idea how we get to the end in this mod pack, so that's the thing. Emerald moss block. That is a nice idea, but the emerald block, you know, we don't even have 4,000 of it. We have 770, so it's not a building block for us right now. It's got to be organic and colourful, says the Thinky. I would like to do something organic, but I don't think it really suits. I don't know. I definitely don't want to put leaves in the roof for this one. I think that'd be a bit much. I'm also thinking the roof height is actually really nice, so maybe we put one more of those up the top and put some other block there. But yeah, I don't know why. I just keep thinking yellow and purple. Maybe like yellow floor, purple walls, and then like a dark yellow ceiling. How about living rock and living wood? Nah, I kind of get how you do that with Botania, but I'm not interested in playing Botania. Not interested. They are nice textures. Yeah, they're very nice textures. So if we go here, look, there's lots of purple blocks, and then if we go end stone, there's lots of end stone blocks. I like those two. But I don't know how to get to the end. Search up end in your ME system and see if you have some portal frames. Oh, do you literally build your own little portal? Actually, it's funny you say that, because I remember seeing them at one point and thinking, that's crazy. So do you have to build your own portal to get there? Huh. I wonder if you can build a bigger than the default size one. So we basically get to make our own little end portal room somewhere, right? There's not really any room there. What I want to come up with eventually is some sort of door to go into the back areas, but I don't know what that's going to look like yet. We can maybe squeeze it into this. No, that's sadly not the kind of space we're looking for. And I really kind of want to leave this. Oh, do you know where I could put it? I could put it back in the starting area. I keep thinking about what to put here. I could put an end portal here, right? This is going to go as well, actually, I think. Especially now that we've got the wireless. We really don't need that. So that little connection can go. Sheep, do not go down the hole. It is bad for your health. I'm going to put this here. That is the easiest way, but remember, I don't think you can break them once you place them, says Blackjack. I would be just fine with, if I'm goofed or change my mind, just creative mode them out of here. It's modded. I don't mind doing something a little bit cheaty here and there, really. Wireless, is this a 1.12 mod pack, or did they finally get working in the later versions? We're playing 1.12. Rip all of this out. Rip out the sugarcane, which we're farming for a bonsai thing, right? So we don't need any of that. Might as well just collect some of this. We do actually have a torch back here, so remembering that is kind of important if ever I need to disable it, because it allows us to have the low lighting here without mobs. Got a bit of glowstone over there. Take out our first ever stone crafting table. Memories. And I reckon what I'll do is have some steps that lead up into this thing. So I reckon the steps will be like here. And then again, maybe put them back by one, because there is a ceiling here. Remember to look for the end cake. Oh right, end cake, eh? Is that to celebrate? That's 4 white. Oh no! It can't go here because It's a 4 wide room. And the portal is 3 wide. No! Maybe we can make 2 portals. Side by side. No, I literally don't want to put it here now. That's hilarious. That is literally hilarious. I know of a... do I know of a spot? Oh. No, there's surely not going to be room there, no. This has got a room behind it. I mean, I'd have to make like a fairly... Wait a minute. What about here? Because we're not going to go in this direction, and it's well beyond that. Or I could put it... Yeah, putting it here would be nice, because it's between 2 panels, but it'll be way too close to all of that. So I think the place to put it is here. Portal is 5 by 5. I thought it was 3 by 3. The interior is 3 by 3. Yeah, good point. So I think the entrance will be 3 wide, but we'll put the mosaic in, and it tends to look nice when it's a little lower down. So yeah, there is absolutely space here that we could use for the portal, and also fall into it. Yeah, I should probably start to finish up some other things here as well, right? Falling down is no good. So now, because it's in this area, I'm thinking about it differently. I think maybe we'll just put it flat on the floor, but that probably would look a little uninteresting. So you walk into the room a little bit. Let's say the stairs start about there. 2 lots of stairs, and then it will be level at that height. And then as for the rest of the space we actually have access to around here, I'm not too sure about all of that. But it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, we need a bit more. Still think I'm getting XP all the time. We got torches, don't we? And all of that will get decorated properly at some point in time. Nice. Let's put some of these things away. God, we picked up some junk back there, didn't we? Cow in a bottle, what's that for? God. Looks like I had some leftover obsidian. I can't remember if we made an obsidian farm. There you go, a whole bunch of stuff's been put away. Big moment. Oh. One rotated, someone said. Yeah, one was rotated differently. What do I do now then? Oh god, it's another derp apparently. It's another derp. Let's try that again. I want to put away the frames, didn't I? So it wasn't the frame that was rotated. All the frames are pointing in. It was the eye. Wow, so if you put in an eye in the incorrect rotation, it'll stop you from opening an end portal. I don't know if that's still a thing, but in 1.12, that's possibly a thing. And we got cheers and bits. A noise in the ear. Fegley is here saying the end portal only spawns 5 by 5. It actually doesn't have to be 5 by 5 at all. It can be as big as you want as long as the portal frames face the inside. So technically you can do 15-15. Thanks for the tip. I would have put that over in that other area if I'd have known, but it's got a nice little spot right here, which is cool. So thank you for the info and thank you for the cheers and bits. Let's check up on the baby skeleton that is running around this room. What are you doing? You are going to be a nightmare to get rid of. Or not. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a light overlay thing. It looks like we've got quite a few torches. We just probably missed 1 or 2 spots. That's got to be better now. Cool. Right, let's go check up on... Now that we've been distracted for a few minutes, let's check up on how this is going. We're all the way up to here now. Oh my days. Oh my days. Okay, let me get some of that. Where are we at now? Seed 1. Let's make seed 2. Cool. Still got more. Seed 2. Seed 1. Nice. We also got a whole field of them out there. So now, like, maybe it would be helpful to have a upgrade on that so we can just stockpile a little more so that we actually upgrade all of our seeds. I think that's smart. Let's go get, like, a 8-stack one. And then we'll move it between the different ones that we're upgrading. So... do we have an 8? That's 8 times. Let's just have one of those and it will get shimmied between the various ones to help us do this. Because we kind of want... you know, a bit more of this stockpiling up than that. And I could downcraft it, but I'm not going to right now. Let's see how high this thing goes. Oh, Supremium Essence! Another quest done. Oh, are we actually... we're out... no, we're not quite out of Tier 1 seeds. Let's take our Tier 2, though. Because now we can make Tier 3. Uh-huh. Yeah, that crafting bench is weird. And then we can make Tier 4. Oh! Free Tier 4? Let's go set that up somewhere. I literally want just 3 of them running. We've got to do it. This will be our field of this level. There you go. Now we got a Tier 2 one and Tier 3. Let's go grab Tier 3. I'm going to rip out our Tier 1 fields. There we go. And replace it with Tier 3 field. Big upgrade. What way different than Stoneblock version on Bedrock, or are there extra mods that were installed? Bedrock is very different from modding, so I got no idea if there's a Stoneblock on it, if it's official, what it has in it. But modded on Java is very different to Bedrock, although, you know, Bedrock's always improving, and it's been a while since I checked out like what the state of this kind of gameplay was like over there, so I don't know, things could be different now. Let's grab a load of this. And, right, we want all of our Tier 1 seeds in our inventory so we can make Tier 2. And we're not quite there, but we're very close. And there's that lag spike again. Always when I use a vanilla crafting bench. 6 Tier 1. Oh no, we've got some more here as well. So we're down to 30 Tier 1. That's all that needs to be... hey, look, I got this. Cool, and then we'll have some more now. Cool, that comes in very fast. Right, Tier 2. Almost all of it. God, so close. X the dirt, says the Prime Knight. I don't know what you mean by that, the dirt. Not going to use fertilised dirt. Oh, when I replanted that field? Nah, well, I see your point actually. It's all Tier 3, so yeah, it really should be in a fertilised dirt field, but you know, we're swapping things around. We'll get there eventually. Let's just finish crafting these. So that's it. We now have no Tier 1 seeds in the system. So we come over here, take that out and put it in the next one, because now we want to stockpile this. So if I chuck this stuff all the way back in here, that'll all get used for whatever it gets used for. Cool. Right. So I could plant more of these. I think what I'm going to do is nip to the loo again. Twice in one stream. That's a rarity. My bladder is not doing so good. Right, I'll be right back. So now I've had some toilet thoughts. Some precious Minecraft toilet thoughts. We should chunk load all of this. There we go. There we go. Oh! Mr. Minus 79, thank you so much for your 5 months. Appreciate it. Love that you're stepping into modded. I mean, I've done modded, you know, over the years here and there. This time we're definitely stepping back into it. So in order to load chunks... Hey, we got gifted subs as well from Fegley. Fegley, thank you for those gifted subs. Such Person, Specking, Shadow Foxy, Pedrocha, and Snuffles the Conqueror. What a great name. Y'all been gifted subs. Be sure to say thanks in chat. You can now use the emotes and all that cool stuff. And thank you, Fegley, for supporting our community. Also got over 830 peeps watching today. Be sure to hit that follow button if you're enjoying the stream, as I am streaming currently every day, doing streaks. Streaks, multiple, a streak. I don't know. Language, I'm really good at it. Okay. What we got down here? So we're waiting on tons of this stuff to back up, which it's starting to do. But not on an alarmingly fast pace right now. Did I remove that from the list? Because we don't need to craft anymore, so it's gone. This is now the base level. Everything needs to get converted to tier 3. I think we have a tier 3 field. Oh, maybe we don't. With fertilizer. Let's just do that for now. Cool, so I want to go to the end. What did I say? Chunk load. God, I get so sort. Oh god, distractions. We got more sub bombs coming in. Hang on, one thing at a time. I must do this while I remember. Oh god, there's another one. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna make mistakes now, I know it. Is that... Oh, I can't do the thing! Come on. Well, okay, now we got it, right. Then... No. Got it. I found the way to do it, peeps. No need to sound the alarm. Aha, it's all chunk loaded. We now have a chunk loaded base and we can go to the end dimension. Now what do we need to fight the end dragon? Is it modded? Is it gonna be crazy in the membrane? What's going on here? I think I need bow and arrow. Oh. And maybe a sword. Uh-huh. Have I made a bed and set my spawn? It's going to be curious to see what happens after I fight. You need a helmet. Yeah, okay. Wait a minute. This is the end dragon, right? It's not going to be that bad, is it? Or is it a modded end dragon? On you go. Right, we got... Jopri Bond gifting subs to... Aura, Chrono, Jacqui Lope, SLs 85, K Gemori, Major Slinky, Jibusha, Exoli, One Aberynth, Sialasa, The Champ. Thank you for gifting those subs. Always appreciated. Be sure to say thanks in chat if you hear your name being read out loud. We got Edis being gifted a sub by Fegley. We got Becca gifting subs to J Prano, Chocola 5, Eileen the Wizard, Elaine Taiti, Braid Beard, also Jogi Boy 34, Jinty Starry Day, Venku 628, Cocos Nos, Bellacat 35, Ingrid Jobst, Some Dubro, and aka Maddie. Thank you so much, Becca, for supporting our community. Thank you to Jopri Bond and to Thegley for those gifted subs. We also got Ekalos here for 28 months, and Thegley is here with cheers and bits saying when LPM2 ends, will you do a world tour? I was unaware that it was ending, but ending. But yeah, I'm happy to do a world tour. I love seeing all the things that other players build. So a tour from time to time is awesome. Did you take off cheats? No, but like, it's just for commands and stuff. Don't worry about that. Okay, chat. I did ask a second ago, and then I had to read all the names. So, do I need anything else to fight this end dragon? It's a normal dragon. I'm just going to go for it. Blackjack, everything you've been saying has been really reliable and helpful, so I'm taking your word for it. In we go. The end dimension! Oh no, I'm on a... Oh, okay, fly. Oh god! A Frienderman! The pack has Frienderman, as well as bees. In the nether. Okay, so first thing. Oh my god, it's the old End Dragon fight. Will I remember the important quirks you have to figure out to beat it? Come on, that can go through that gap. Actually, it might not because it's old school 1.12 stuff. You can fit through that gap in this one, can't you? Yeah. Right, very important I don't blow myself up here. I mean, I don't know how blast resistant I am, but let's not try and find out. Sweet. Nice. Whoops. Okay, let's try and shoot between those gaps. Come on. Come on. Okay. Oh, when I break the thing in the middle, will it blow up? Oh god, it did! Oh. Yeah, I think we're pretty blast resistant over here. And, oh yeah, we got that one. Cool. That's all of it. So now, hello. I'm doing this with an unenchanted bow. And this is the old school fight where I think you mostly just have to shoot it. So, not enchanting this bow is probably not a great idea. Gah! Actually, now that I think about it, maybe 1.12 is. See, the thing with this game is, like, it's so old that there's just been so many changes. And you kind of forget what's what. So, if it's a newer fight, it will come and perch, and then we want to whack it with a sword. Yeah, I made a mistake here by not enchanting this. This could have gone a lot smoother. Or faster, should I say. Right, I thought it was going to perch then. Collect Dragon's Breath. I brought no bottles with me. If I need it in the future, I'm sure we'll be fine. What I really want is some purple and endstone. Come on. Oh, my aiming is terrible. Everstew is here. Some cheers and bits. Thank you, my dude. Thank you for the cheers and biddies. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Right, here we go. Sword time. I've got a good sword, right? Oh, and I can fly. Let's make this damage count. Unknown. Oh! Oh, it sent me flying. It sent me flying. You got like a pig on your head. Oh. Yeah, no message with that one, but thank you nonetheless. Crit him out. Yeah, I should have been critting a bit. I'm not actually sure my emerald sword has sharpness on. I gotta admit, this is definitely boring. Right, time for crits. Right. Can I crit when flying? I'm moving down. Don't think I can. I think I'm just going to fly and hit it nice and easy, because sometimes it's like an absolute pain to find where you can hit it. Did it just teleport away from me? Hey, do you know what might help? Looking at it like it's a giant blob. Yeah, I think the overall white box is not what you aim for, it's the green bit. Dang it. I'm doing all the misses. Oh, and it's gone again! Dang, teleporting. It definitely teleported away, because I can't even see it now. Oh, are you standing still? Oh, that does not look good. Wait a minute. Is it bugged out? Oh, I think something caused it to... Oh, by the way, this thing is super loud, I know. Something caused it to teleport, didn't it? Tell me if the Ender Dragon is quieter now, because I forget that my mixer is what you hear. Oh, it might be related to my armor, someone says. Like I got a thing that makes them teleport away. Where is the Ender Dragon? I mean, I'm glad I got the hitbox thing on, because... Oh, here it is. I can barely see it. Is it me or is it flying fast? Whoa, hold up! Hold up! I see it. Yeah, finally. Cool. Right. Oh, that's a modded thing. We want that. We want that heart. Can I have it, please? Woo! Bunch of Endermen are angry at me. Why are you angry at me? Yeah. Are we picking up the things? I think we're picking it all up. Cool. Cool. Epic shader grab bag. Is that something you open? A grab bag? Sounds kind of like a loot thing. Come on. Come on. Come on. In they go. They're probably in my base. Great. That was a good fight. Oh, we've beaten the end of the game. Ah. I forgot about that. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. It's been a fun series, you know, but we've beaten Minecraft now, so that's it. No, I'm joking. Let's get back into it. Did you pick up the heart? I'm assuming I got the heart, yeah, through the magnet, and looks like the Endermen didn't make their way back here, so it sort of seems like that's our respawn point, right? Like right here in the middle of that room. That's cool. Let's now chuck all of the things from that fight, including my helmet, into here. Dragon scale. I didn't pick up any end stone, but we can just go back in and get that in the purple. Friendlier pearl. Arrows. Obsidian. Right, and the rest of it is for the project we're doing. Cool, right, we did that. No dragon's head. You get those from the end cities, don't you? Not from the fight. We now have 1 stack of that. Thought we might have had a bit more by now. How are we doing with these things? We're looking good, so punch out a bunch of that. Grab these things. Make us some tier 3. Is it me, or did it not lag out, or did it lag out? I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. There we go. Right. So now we've got a bunch of the tier 3 ones, right? I think it's time to make another field of tier 3 with fertilized dirt, which will be this over here. I think those are... they're tier 4. What are these? Tier 3. Let's take those back. Get rid of this. Slowly. Get rid of it slowly. Oh yeah, I didn't put my sound back up. Now I can hear blocks and stuff. Cool. Our growth accelerators in this pack, says White Winged Devil. No, no, growth accelerators are not in this pack. They're not in this pack. Those growth accelerators, not in the pack, therefore can't place them in the world. Not in the pack are those growth accelerators. Cool. Let's put these... oh yeah, and we got to hoe it. God. Oh, all these things I've got to do. It sounds so loud now, these sound effects. Beautiful. I think I missed one on the corner though, didn't I? And then I missed a few here. My head is hitting those lights, if you can tell or not. It's sort of annoying, but not bad. There it goes, hitting it again. Right, more please, because we can make a full field. Nice. And we've still got lots of tier 3, so I kind of don't... what are these here? They're tier 3. Let's get rid of those and get rid of this field then. And then this one can become this stuff. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, we need another wand. There we go. They actually come through the loot chest things. I could like convert them into diamonds, but I just let them come through and we'll use them. because some of the stuff that comes from our mob farm gets converted into diamonds. Right, and then these ones are all this type. Nightbot is such a drama queen, apparently. Make a new one with the Nether Star and it won't break. We have to get some Nether Stars first, so there's that. By the way, did we get like a quest thing for going to the end? I think we would have. Almost a full... Oh wait, no, exactly a full field. That's just beautiful. So we got all of this stuff again. Hello. There we go. It lags. It lags. Oh, not as much as last time we picked it out. Maybe it'll naturally get slower because it's got to just go through so many more ranks. Yeah, it might actually take a real long time to get some of the top tier stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is mix this field up a bit, because now that we've got all these fields running, I don't really want to like rip any of them out. So what we'll do is have a mix over here since we've got that tier 4 stuff. And by the way, between streams, I think I might come in here and just continue progressing this project, you know. So when we come back in the next stream, it might be like, look at how much it's grown, because it's just grinding now, pretty much. Alright, let's get these things in place. Sweet, let's use a bit more of that wand. And punch that out. Cool. Is that all I got left? I've got 3 left. Nice. Well, look at that. That is a glorious sight, isn't it? I think, where does it look most epic from? It kind of looks epic from everywhere. There's a thumbnail. There's a thumbnail. Let's check up on this thing again. So, yeah, it's starting to slow down a bit, it feels like, because it's like such a higher tier. And that thing is hanging in, but maybe needs an upgrade. If I'm going to AFK and let this stuff all grow, let's get an extra upgrade in there. Chat, so triggered by that extra row. Is there an extra... Did I put in an extra row somewhere? That's hilarious if I did. An extra... No, surely not. It's not like I wouldn't notice these things. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well spotted. Well spotted. I mean, I punched out a torch, didn't I? And I was thinking, like, why is... You know, I've put a field down here before dirt. Why is that torch? You know, why's that torch there? And that would have been outside of the collection area as well. Should have been a bit of a waste. I could like plant these down and make it a little bit faster. Anyway, let's not worry about that. Let's get over here. I think the max might be 16 you can put in there. That. Yeah, it was just starting to tick up a little bit. Now it's on top of it again. Okay, cool. Right, so I'm all ready to AFK in this world, right? Peeps, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone for tuning in today. Be sure to hit the follow button before you head out of there. Massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. Thank you for all those gifted subs. Always appreciate the support of the community there. And I'll be back again tomorrow in the evening and Friday in the morning. That's kind of the rough plan at the moment. Thank you to all of my Patreons. And right now we'll do a raid. I've just got to find someone to raid. Let's see who's live. Stress is live. Playing some modded Minecraft. So if you want some more modded Minecraft, then I'll send you over to Stress Monster. That's it from me, peeps. Take care of yourselves. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.